Okay, this is my after use review of the 18-inch toughbuilt tool bag. As you can see, this one's actually loaded with my tools. I am an electrical tech by trade, so surprise, I got one of these. If you're not an electrical person, you don't have one, well, get one. A little note taker thing here, and a remove before operating tag, small medical kit. I will say this thing has held up quite well, which is not really surprising me because it is toughbuilt. What does surprise me is their name actually means it. Again, as you see, if you saw my quick review where I just unpackaged them, it does not come with this. I bought this at Menards. It was like $8 or $9, I don't remember. It should come with it, but don't. This is actually a strap that comes down here. Yeah, this is the one thing I will say, it's kind of weak, the Velcro on this, but I don't care because it's really not an issue for me. And there are no pockets over here, though these do come down so you can adjust the length of your handles. I don't use those, I use these. Alright, let's get back around. I think you'll be surprised by how many tools in here. A little small measuring tape. This is actually for my headlamp that I have on my head right now. Some little magnetic pieces, these slide over bits. Kind of handy. Don't seem to bother that battery, which surprises me, but a air nozzle. Little bitty side cuts. These are great for zip ties and a few other small oddments. Little T-bit set and magnetic pickup. You see there's plenty more room here. I am not even coming close to using all of it, but I thought I'd show you how it adds up. This might help you if you're trying to decide if this bag is right for you. This, I don't even know what this is technically for, but for me it's a little puller. That's all I use it for. Don't really use it that much. A little pry bar and a little puller. And here, my little ball peen. Now you will notice that a lot of my tools are not super expensive because, well, tools have a tendency to fall down into muddy pit, well, oily pits around here. I've got, well, you'll find I have a bunch of these. Crescent, a fuse puller, and my other fuse puller I'm going to be looking for. But there's a pocket there, several pockets there it fits on. This divider comes out. I have two more crescents and two quick grab electrical screwdrivers. Try to put these in by using the camera. It's easier just to look. And I come up here and I have this, which is a recent addition to my toolbox. This is the RDR electrician screwdriver kit. This piece broke before I even got it, so it doesn't stay in there, but the parts I care about staying good. I like it, like having an electrician almost complete set. I wish it had some T-bits. Well, more than it has. It has a couple here. 3. I like one more. But it does a good job. Quite frankly, it does almost everything I need. Pretty bulky Allen wrench set. And we're not even a third of the way through the toolbox. This is how much stuff it holds. This, by the way, this is actually my work tool bag, so I bought it to use here at work. That back in. This divider. I'm actually going to go ahead and swap this divider over because that'll keep that stuff a little bit tighter. You see, you can put them in either way. Go ahead and grab this divider. A multi-screwdriver. I actually highly recommend this screwdriver. It's a Klein Tools. I bought this. This they provide, but I don't ever use it. A multi-bit, or whatever you want to call these, multi-something or other. And they provided one of these, but I lost a long time ago, so this is mine. And a pair of pliers. This is kind of my little quick grab. If I'm not really expecting to do anything serious, like wiring-wise, just working with some fasteners. I'm trying to do this one-handed. It's not working so well. I don't know what I think they're called slip joints. I call them crescents, even though crescent's the brand. This is actually more of a water pipe. Kind of look to the back how it's got that. And more so, this. So these are water pipe wrenches. I prefer them over standard crescents because they got that nice area there and they seem to get a better grip. I will say I don't like the handles on these because they track dirt and they don't get rid of it no matter how much I scrub. Okay. On here you see a couple zip ties that fall into the bottom. A little bit cheap socket set. This bag does not come with this. Actually, none of these tools do. The dividers do. And that does. This is another ToughBuilt product that can't tell I'm kind of a fanboy of them. This bag has been dropped from over 40 feet in the air more than once. It does a really good job. It's held up, so I didn't think they would. Been quite happy with them. Got a whole mini driver set. If you're going to work on electronics, pretty much anything in the maintenance field, it's not a bad idea to get these. Do you need them? No. Are they handy as heck? Oh yeah. Now, notice this divider is two-sided. This divider actually has a piece that pops out and you can set it down somewhere. Prop it up. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in here. You can see there's all these little notches. Put dividers pretty much wherever you want. Now I'm gonna pull up this last divider. This is another one of my wiring setups. Got another crescent wrench. Yeah, I'm definitely, these crescent wrenches a lot. A cable ripper. My brain's, it's almost the end of my show, so I'm tired here. Got those cutters and splicers, crimpers, pair of strippers. Sorry for the camera work. I'm not taking this whole tool bag loaded home. So, and another stripper slash crimper. If you're gonna do wiring, that ripper is really great for coax and long runs of wire, and this is really good too. Both this, I'll grab that in a minute, and this, if you're gonna do any kind of thick gauge wire, you're gonna want these. I'm actually gonna move this over here. Move that up there. Now, up comes up this. Now you see, I got a little paperwork. I use this for just drawing on, like if I want to draw a schematic. I've got these sitting here. You'll find I also have a bag of them in here. They're wire labels that I really like. Let's see if I can get this opened up. See how it fits in here? Again, it's not even full. This is actually a flashlight holster, but I use it to throw little things in, like screws and stuff if I'm working on somewhere. Well, not really screws, but like zip ties, anything that's big enough to stay in here. I had another one I could put screws in, but I seem to have lost it the last couple days. You got my multimeter here. As I mentioned, another bag of labels, fuses, a knife, wire puller. If you are somebody that know what they are, they're for pulling wires. Lockout equipment, wire connectors, crimpers, well, not really crimpers, but crimpable connectors, twist locks, you name it. Here, this is where they disappear to. And I think I'm gonna leave them in there. This was my most used until I lost it yesterday. Turns out I put it in the wrong pocket. It's supposed to be over here. But as much as I use it, I think I'm gonna leave it there and just accept it. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw this other one back in here. All right, let's continue on to the back side here. I'll put everything away here a second. He's got a nice clip here. Someone threw this away. I acquired it, fixed it. Mine now. It's got plenty of room here for electrical tape. Sometimes I'll have 3 more rolls on here for when I do 3-phase work. Orange, brown, blue, or red, brown, blue, depending on which is available, orange or red. But this thing holds everything I need for 99% of my work, unless I need to go and grab a power tool, which I have the big 30-inch version, and toughbuilt's probably not going to like me for saying this, but don't waste your money. It's too daggone big to be practical. If you want to use it and put it as storage, go right ahead. Otherwise, don't waste your money. This 18-inch will get you through just about any kind of job site. I mean, let me set this back down. Now, I know this pocket's going to be taken up by that, but look at all the stuff I have in here. Now, I will say that most of the guys I work with don't carry around as much as I do, because quite honestly, I don't need most of this 90% of the time. But I don't like having to go back and forth for tools, back and forth, back and forth. Drives me batty. I like to stay there and get my stuff done. So, I mean, I really do actually like these. I wasn't 100% sure when I bought it. Now, a lot of reviews will talk about how the bottom is kind of roundish. It's kind of octagon shape, or I think it's octagon, yeah. I don't have a problem. Now, I don't know how well this would ride in like a car that's going down the road, but I don't know what you guys are putting in that's causing this stupid thing to tip over, because this thing, the reviews talk about tipping over. I think maybe they're just afraid it will, because this thing ain't tipping. Or maybe they're loading too top heavy or something. I'm gonna pause this and go ahead and throw this in it just to verify it still ain't tipping. All right, got that back in there and got the tape. This is just scrap paper. This thing ain't tipping. Yeah, I mean, if you go over a huge bump, but you're gonna have to, I mean, look at this. I'm tilting it this much. Maybe you drive like a maniac, but I have never put this in like a back of a pickup or anything. I do put it in the back of these golf cart things that we have here, and I'm taking it outside, but our top speed's like 8 or 9 miles an hour, so I can't tell you what's gonna do at 30 plus. But I will say that I've been very pleasantly impressed by it. These, I don't know how long they're gonna last, because they feel flimsy, but I've had this for a couple months now, I think. I have to check the date on my Amazon, but I beat the crap out of it. And these, I keep expecting these to go, because this bag is heavy with all this crap loaded in it. They're holding up. Honestly, if it lasts another 6 months and gives out, to me it's worth it. I would buy it again. I'm actually considering buying one for the house. Now, mind you, my job provides me a Klein square, one of those kind of cubic type tool bags. I'm not knocking it, just wasn't for me. Didn't like it. Gave it back to the boss, who gave it to a mechanic to use. I had a Hyper Tough bag, which, let's face it, Walmart $5 bags, you're getting $5 worth of sturdiness. In other words, crap. I have a Master Tech, or whatever this is, Master Force bag. No real complaints about it. It just wasn't what I wanted. I like having these dividers. I know that I can grab this, have my meter and my basic stuff, grab this, and I'm pretty much covered on anything wire related. Grab this, and I'm covered on anything fastener related, unless it's in a cabinet. This is primarily for use in cabinets. Yes, we kill the power, but sometimes somebody wants to run 120 through a 480 cabinet, and it's just a little safer to be using electrician screwdrivers. And this is kind of my weird crap I might need. I rarely use these now that I've got this. These will probably go home here in a week or two once I'm 100% certain that I'm going to just keep using these. And yes, I have way too many crescents, but I like them. And there's times when I need two. Sometimes I need 2 big ones, and I'll go with my 2 biggest. Sometimes I need small. I even have one in my pocket right now. And a little bonus tool. These are way handier than you would expect, which is a good thing, because they're not cheap. They're like $8, $9 most of the time. Sometimes you get them on sale for like $5, but they're worth it and pretty handy. But this stays in my pocket. Anyway, that's my review of the 18-inch toughbuilt tool bag. Now, what would I change on it? I would have it come with the shoulder strap. Seriously, Tough Built, that's stupid. Sell it the shoulder strap. People that are buying a tool bag that's this kind of quality ain't gonna care. They pay another $8 or $9 for a strap to include it. I do like how these are adjustable, and I wouldn't mind if they had pockets here too. But as you can see, I got more stuff in here than you're gonna need on most jobs. Now you can take out some of the extra crap I have in here. Like, don't really need to keep these extra screwdrivers since I have a kit, but I like it. I keep what I want. You could throw, like, say, take these out. You could easily drop in a drill and some bits for it. But this is my setup. I hope it helps y'all. Bye.